Alright guys, another rally video coming right at you. This is the Traxxas Fiesta ST. If you haven't seen the video, we did an unboxing video with this car. I'll put that right up here. And we also did a speed run to see what kind of speeds we can get with the stock setup with a couple different pinion and spur gears. That video is going to be right up there as well. But today, as you guessed it from the thumbnail, we're going to be converting this RC car to brushless. And so before we get into opening the new ESC and motor combo, there's a couple things we have to do, and that is just taking out the stock electronics and getting ready to put in the new ones. So starting off, all we're going to need to do is start by removing the two screws that hold on the ESC. With the two screws on the ESC removed, there's another screw that holds on some of the motor wires. Just remove that piece as well. Next is going to be this screw here. It's a 2.5 millimeter, and that's what holds on the motor. After that, everything should simply just slide right off. Next, you're just going to have to remove 4 screws that hold on the receiver box. After that, you're going to want to pull out the wire that's labeled channel 2, pull it out, and then pull it through here, and now your electronics are removed. Next, you just need to remove the pinion gear, and then take out the 2 screws holding on this blue piece here. And we now have the ESC and motor completely free from the car, and shout out to Tommy, he was the winner of this. We did give this away on our Instagram 100% for free, so congratulations Tommy. This is a perfectly good motor and ESC combo that will be coming your way shortly. Now that we have the car ready to install the new combo, we're going to go ahead and open up and see what's included. And so here's what we get inside of the box. We have a EasyRun Max10 ESC, and we also have the Hobbywing EasyRun 3660 3200 kilovolt brushless motor. And so here's everything you get in the box. You're getting extra fan, cap pack, and a couple extra screws and hardware. You're also getting an included 5 millimeter shaft because it is a bigger shaft. It's a 25 tooth pinion that fits directly on the motor. You're also getting your manuals, stickers, and obviously the motor and ESC. So taking a look at the two motors next to each other, you can tell they're around the same size. The Hobbywing motor is just the slightest bit longer and the slightest bit wider. It also compares to the Traxxas VXL 3S motor, which is around just a little bit smaller than the Hobbywing motor. So that's what it is as far as size. Overall, this ESC is pretty similar. Instead of a button on the side, it has a separate switch, and also has this wire which seems to hold on the cap pack. I wish you could remove it, but I'm not sure if you can. And other than that, it's just a little bit bigger, and this does come with a pre-soldered on connector. It is an XT90, and that works out great for me because I run all my batteries on XT90, so I think it's time to get this installed on the car. Now, installing the motor is easy. All you do is use the included screws with the original motor and this plate here. Just pick a place for it to go on and screw right in, and it fits on just like the stock motor would. Now that we have the motor on, we're going to install our included 25 tooth 5 millimeter shaft pinion. Now, especially with the brushless model, I would definitely recommend using Loctite. Next, we're going to need to set the mesh on the new motor pinion. Do that by removing this one screw that holds on the gear cover. I like to set it myself, but another way you can do it is by using a piece of paper, sliding it in between the gears, and then tightening it down. Adjust the mesh using the included bolt here by sliding the motor mount forward or backwards. There should be a little play in between the gears. To install the ESC, there's some double-sided foam 3M tape included with the model, and it does have this plate on here which slides right in there, and use your included screws to screw it right in. Alright, and there it is, all nicely tucked in and installed. I got this piece in there so everything is nice and snug. I actually got all these wires all nice and tidy with zip ties here. My only complaint is this wire is super long. I'm not sure why it's so long, but it is. If it gets too annoying, I will just have to shorten it. So on this motor and ESC combo, this motor is technically only 3S compatible. This ESC does go up all the way to 4S. Realistically, most of my running will be on 3S and 2S, but I do have a 4-cell that I'm sure I will be running. So although the motor technically cannot take 4S, it's probably fine. I do have a cooling fan that is coming soon that I will be installing in another video. It's probably fine. I'm sure it's fine. I've been overvolting my X-Max motor for months now. It's a 1600 kilovolt. It's a 6S motor. I've been running an 8S for months now. Haven't seen a problem. Also seen other people doing this, so not too worried about that. So there's just the one problem about this battery. It's bigger. Barely fits in there. I can remove some of that foam, but then this piece does not fit in there. Luckily, I did think ahead and I ordered the 7426X, which has extra little room to fit bigger, taller batteries. Just from the 4 screws on the bottom of the chassis, you can switch that out very easily. And there we go. We have the kit installed, and as you can see, it fits perfectly. And just like that, we're ready to play. We did a quick calibration to the ESC. Instructions can be found in the manual. And we have a 4S plugged in now, and I think we're ready to get outside. Powering on the ESC by clicking this button starts the fan and does a sequence telling you how many cells you have. Now, after installing the brushless setup, we took it out, and I'm not gonna lie, it did not last more than 10 seconds. The entire drivetrain started slipping, so my original reaction was to take a look at the slipper clutch, and of course, it looks like this. All the plastic is starting to melt off, which is super disappointing. So we got that tightened down with a secondary lock nut, and I got it all really tightened down on there. And then soon after that, I sheared my spur gear. So I'll have to come back with another video coming very soon. So sadly, we're going to have to wait for parts to turn up until we can do a driving video on this. Super disappointing. I wish I could have a video on that out right now. Now, I am going to be ordering the Traxxas center differential they have for this car. Looks pretty promising. Sadly, that's all I have for you for today. Make sure you stay tuned because there will be a running video on 4S coming on this car very, very soon. So make sure you subscribe and smash the bell with post notifications on so you don't miss it. All right, thanks for watching.